guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I'll be doing a trial deck opening of the new Vanguard Shinemon art trial deck which is used by Shin here, which as all you all may know the Card Capital's shop owner when he was young. So yeah, so what this deck focuses on is Genesis and its new hold on, give me a moment. I'm a little bit sick, so don't mind me. Basically it features the new technique called Astral Plane. So Astral Plane is only triggered when you have 5 force markers on your Vanguard circle, and then you get the Astral Plane token marker thing to put it behind your rearguard circle, behind the Vanguard. So that unit will summon the grade 5 unit called Valkyrion. So besides that, we're gonna get on to it. So this is what's the review about, so let's go. So basically what this trial deck will give is one random foil of the deck, and then you can get a chance to have a SVR version of Uranus here. So yeah, let's get on to the deck. So as usual, what you get is the deck, then the playmat and its rulebook thingy. Yeah, a very nice rulebook, which is two-sided and stuff, and then playmat thing is the same as the front is still the same, just that the back teaches you how to use the deck, combos and stuff, and yeah. Then it's after they're promoting the next set, which is appearing next week. So get ready your wallets and boost the deck. So yay! Let's get on to the review. Oops. So this is just a lucky draw for some body pillow thing, if I'm not wrong. So yeah. So this is Astral Plane. So let's just get on to Astral Plane first. So what Astral Plane does is, this rearguard is an Astral Plane. Astral Plane has the rules below. You may call a star deity regardless of grade. If a card without star deity is in an Astral Plane, put it into your drop zone. And then this unit in an Astral Plane can attack from the back row and performs drive checks. Put the card revealed by its drive check into your soul instead of going to the hand. So with that, it's basically more balanced in a sense, so it doesn't add more hand size. And since it's Genesis, it helps with the soul as well. Next is, at the end of your turn, put the unit in an Astral Plane on the bottom of your deck. So after the grade 5 unit Valkyrion finishes its attack, it goes back to the bottom. So yeah, that's about it. That's what Astral Plane does. So let's move on to the deck. So this is my random foil, the grade 3. Yeah. So yeah, so there's supposed to be 4 copies, so I'm just gonna open and see. Okay, so it's a empty one, so it's a normal. So first up we have the grade 3s, which is the main card. 4 copies of Sparkling Celestial Deity Uranus. So continuous on the Vanguard circle. If your Vanguard has 5 or more force markers, your back row center rearguard circle becomes an Astral Plane. So this card is the viable unit that summons Astral Plane behind him. So let's say the Vanguard circle is here, then your rearguard circle becomes Astral Plane. So let's say if I were to call a normal unit on it, it instantly gets retired because you can't call a normal unit there due to its effect. So next is the second ability, Vanguard rearguard when placed, Soul Blast 2 and get an imaginary gift force and put a marker on your Vanguard circle. So basically in your first ride, you will get instant 2 markers to stack and so on, which is a good thing because it's a faster pace to stack your force markers and summon Astral Plane. So yeah. Okay, next grade 3 we have Perseus of Moral Right, 4 copies. So what he does is basically, let me just focus. Vanguard Regard, when it attacks a Vanguard, counterblast 1, draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand into the soul. So yeah, it helps you with your soul when it's attacking. So we're moving on to the grade 2s. 3 vanilla, 10k vanilla beat sticks. And then 4 of this new card, which is Prometheus of Dancing Lights. You get 4 copies. I'll leave it here. So what he does is Vanguard Regard, when placed, you look at the top 2 cards from the top of your deck, put a card among them into your soul, and put a card among them into the top of the deck. So basically this as usual farms the soul and predicts your top deck in a sense to see for a trigger or anything. So the good thing is it's on Vanguard and Regard Circle, so you can trigger either way. Next is auto. When it attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, one of your Vanguards and this unit gets power plus 5k end of turn. So if your opponent's Vanguard is a grade 3, he is 15k, then if your Vanguard is Uranus, then it's probably 18k, but due to his skill, probably gonna be like 38k for that turn. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Next grade 2 we have Parthenos of Holyverse. You get 2 copies only. 2 copies. Yeah. So what it does is basically when it attacks while boosted counterblast 1, if your Vanguard is a star chanter, get an imaginary gift force and put that marker on your Vanguard circle. So yeah, that's about it. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So that's for the grade 2s, and then grade 1s we have Diana of Moonlight, 3 copies. So what she does here is auto. When the attack it boosted hits counterblast 1 and soul blast 1, get an imaginary gift force, put that marker on your Vanguard circle, and if your Vanguard is an astral poet, you may counter charge 1. So basically this and this also helps you farm its imaginary gift force. So yeah, which is good. So next grade 1 we have 4 copies of this guy, which is Atlas of Heaven's Sphere. So what he does here is when placed, soul charge 1 onto the Vanguard circle, soul charge 1. Next is act on the Regard circle, counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul, draw a card. And if your Vanguard is a astral poet, get imaginary gift force and put that marker onto your Vanguard circle. So you technically, if your hand has like 3 or I don't know, if your hand has just nicely 3, you can just spam the skill and then instant 1 turn summon the astral plane. Yeah. So that's how it works, I guess. Yeah. So next is the standard grade 1 Kanzens. The reason 3 is here because this trial deck is nice enough to sponsor 1 draw perfect card. So in a sense, if you just started buying this deck, you have to buy 4 copies, 4 sets of it. So yeah, so standard skill, continuous sentinel, then when placed, discard a card from your hand and one of your units cannot be hit until end of battle. So yeah. Next is the 2 copies of this new card here, which is Ambrosius Snake. What it does is act 1 per turn, soul blast 5. You get imaginary gift force and put it on your Vanguard circle. So technically you have to find a way to farm your soul to 5 and then use its skill. I don't see a lot of people running this in their deck, so yeah. Next is the starter, Pen of Nova. Basically the standard skill, when on right, you draw 1 card. Then after that, we'll move on to triggers. I believe it's 8 crits, and then 4 draws, 3 vanilla, and then 1 draw perfect card, and then 4 heals. So standard. So now we're gonna introduce the new card, which is Valkyrion, grade 5, which is 4 copies, and also this deck gives you 5 force markers to accommodate the how you trigger Astral Plane. So yeah. So this card here is also part of your deck, so that's why you will see not a lot of grade 2s or grade 1s, I think. Yeah, so you get one foil version, which is very nice. Okay, so what Valkyrion does is continuous, you cannot write this card. Next is auto, when it's on a circle other than Astral Plane, you may you have to retire this unit. Yeah, so this can only be on the Astral Plane and not the Rearguard circle. So next is auto Rearguard circle, when placed from hand, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, put a card among them into your drop zone, and this unit's drive check becomes equal to the grade of the card put into the drop zone until end of turn. The rest will return to the bottom of the deck and shuffle. So yeah, in a sense, if let's say I check top 5, if I drop a Valkyrion, just nice, I get 5 drive checks. But the 5 drive checks goes back to the soul thanks to Astral Plane. So yeah, that's about it for the review of this deck profile. So I hope you all like this deck profile, I'm so sorry. Try that openly. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and do comment down below to tell us what you guys want to see next. So see you guys next time. Bye.